Hello, my name is Deanna Ford. I'm the festival chair of the 2017 Thunder Bay Environmental Film Festival. It's our 8th year. We've got 11 films that are full-length features. We've got 2 from our youth project, and it wouldn't be possible without support from our funders like the Ontario Arts Council and our sponsors. And we are so lucky to have sponsors from the city here in Thunder Bay, the region, and even farther afield. Today I'm here talking with one of our sponsors, the UCB Radio 95.1, and I'm with Rob Freeman, who is the area manager. And Rob said he had a few minutes to chat with me and tell me why are you supporting the film festival?
Well, certainly we understand that everyone comes at it from a different angle, and our audience, because we're a Christian radio station, lots of them have faith beliefs in a creator. And so that all of a sudden gives a whole new depth of meaning and an added urgency for all these discussions about what do we consider and what do we do with the environment. And it's kind of an exciting thing to think that we can actually do actions that will honor, from our perspective, our Creator, the one who's made us. And we believe our Creator is actually very concerned and interested in what we do in our everyday lives. And so it's very inspiring for many of the people who are in our audience to want to be part of something like this.
Wow, that's wonderful. I was wondering if there's any environmental topics, and there's so many issues and stuff out there, but is there any one or a couple that either touch you or your radio station and that kind of focus on and maybe address or just wonder about?
I was really touched recently by that film that you did on minimalism. It really opened my eyes to see, how obsessed our culture is with stuff, with getting more stuff and having more stuff, and how that's had repercussions for our environment. But it's also really affected us in how we relate with each other and how we value community or undervalue community. And so, from my perspective, those are very powerful topics to discuss openly and honestly as a community. How is our obsession with stuff and our trying to get more of it and try to have so much, how does that affect each other and how does that affect our environment? And beyond that, I'm also really interested in just enjoying more the beauty of creation and just seeing the wonders of all that's out there, and just whether it's looking at marine life or looking at mountains, or even on how the beauty of creation is brought into urban centers and how people can enjoy it there and just enjoy the beauty of it all.
Wonderful. And of course, Minimalist was in our screening series, and we've got a really great follow-up film to that, and it's Freightened, which I understand is a film you're kind of interested in seeing, that will talk about consumption and container shipping and all of the stuff that you were just talking about and how it gets here and stuff like that. So, well, speaking of films, because I know from earlier that you were saying that is one of the films. What intrigues you about that film, and if there's any others as well?
Yeah, that film, Freightened, the real price of shipping, discussing what is the effect of shipping products across our oceans all the time. Like, apparently, I can't remember what it was, like 80 or 90% of the products we consume have been shipped here in an ocean liner. And apparently there's repercussions from that we hadn't considered yet. And so I'm really interested in that, as well as a couple other films, What Lies Below, as well as A Plastic Ocean, that are films that are discussing a part of our planet that we often ignore, which is our waterways and our oceans. Yeah. And they're just kind of out of sight, out of mind. And recently I was watching another documentary that was talking about how there is a huge amount of wildlife in the oceans that's being destroyed kind of along the way to fishing for the approved products from the ocean that we are allowed to take. And how if that was happening on land, no one would stand for it. But because it's happening in the ocean, everyone just kind of turns a blind eye. So I'm really interested to have my awareness opened up and to be more enlightened and informed to make good decisions going forward.
Very cool. And we do cover a broad range of topics, from the city to the ocean to mountaintops where there used to be snow and there isn't anymore. Excellent. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us just before we wrap up?
Just in general, I'm really excited that you're doing this festival and that people are learning more about the environment and from our perspective about creation. And I hope that inspires people to want to be more responsible and even yeah, just understand more fully kind of what we're a part of.
Wonderful. Well, just to remind everyone, the festival runs from April 19th to the 23rd. That's Wednesday through Sunday. Films in the evening and the weekdays, and then all day Saturday and much of Sunday. You can find all of the film trailers on our website and all of the schedule details. And if you go to ecofilm.ca, ecofilm.ca, it's all there. Everything you'll need to know about our festival. It's free admission. We welcome donations, but free admission. We're at the Boralaskan Theatre. It's super easy to get to, just off of Oliver Road. Parking is right beside the building. So we'll hope to see you at the movies. Thank you, Rob, for chatting with me today. See you at the movies.